This is Judge Joe Brown, and you're watching We All Be News TV, the
News-free Dixie.
News-free Dixie for the 21st century.
Greetings, family. This is Brother Ron Hurd, also known as R2, C2, H2, the Artivist, a proud graduate of Washington University in St. Louis, Missouri, and also a proud member of the extended John B. Ervin Scholars family. I just wanted to give my condolences to everybody affected by the passing of Dean Adrienne Glore. She passed on Thanksgiving Eve 2017, November 22nd, 2017. At the age of 75, they say, from vascular dementia. My condolences to her biological family, Sister Gabrielle Glore, her daughter, and also her sisters, her surviving two sisters. And I want to say this. I won't be able to make the physical memorial services on December 3rd, 2017, Sunday, at Graham Chapel at Washington University in St. Louis. But I wanted to add my voice to the chorus and sing the good praises. Sing the good praises and blessings of Dean Adrienne Glore. She was a angel. Interesting person. Like, when I first met her, I thought she was a white woman. I didn't know what to make of her. Then she opened her mouth. I knew she was a black woman. I knew she was a black woman. Like Baba Dick Gregory used to say that white is an attitude. And sometimes being black is an attitude as well as a mentality. Yeah, when I found out that she went to Howard University back in the day, or black in the day, back in the 60s, when Kwame Ture was there, or Stokely Carmichael, I knew she was black because she was a proud Howard University graduate. She got a schooling on the East Coast High School as well, even though she's from the dirty, from Houston, Texas, chopped and screwed, Houston, Texas, do what it do. But she definitely was able to thrive in any situation or cultural context she found herself in. And that's been proven by her 75 years on earth. That's been witnessed by people that she touched, influenced, and inspired. But she looked white, but she spoke black. She thought black. She believed in black folks. She loved black people. She loved black culture. But in reality, she loved all people. She had humanity, H-U-E, manity, about herself. She truly was a godsend. I just wanted to add a quick testimony. I am guilty of not always being the best person in keeping in touch with folks that truly have blessed my life. Not being the best person when it comes to people receiving their flowers while they're here. You know, I'm guilty as charged. I haven't talked to Dean Glore in several years, but it's some things she did for me that will forever stay with me. And if you ever received any good from me in this lifetime, it's because of people like her who did things not because they wanted recognition or because they wanted validation or approval, but they did things because they know that this life thing that service is truly the rent you pay for your stay on earth. She believed in things that were bigger than herself. She invested in people. She loved people. I'll give you my quick story about that. My senior year at WashU, 2002, I had an art show, my first professional one-man art show at the Urban League in St. Louis. They have a real nice art gallery set up. Now, at the time, I did not know that the president of the St. Louis Urban League was engaged to my cousin. I didn't even know she existed. And that's another story. But I was confirmed a gallery show back in the fall of 2001, the fall semester, 2001. So I was hyping it up ever since I got the nod that I have a one-man art show my senior year, my first professional one-man art show. So, you know, a lot of the students wanted to go, but a lot of people didn't have transportation at the time. So I went asking around the school. I even contacted Chancellor Wrighton's office. They couldn't do anything for me. They couldn't promote the show or whatnot because of school policy. So they couldn't do the email blast. This is before social media and all that good stuff. I'm not dating myself. I'm just telling you what the real was. So I was trying to figure out how can I get some of these students who want to see this show, who don't have access to transportation, the ability to see my show, the opening. So I contacted Adrienne Glore, and Adrienne Glore, she's you know, she's one of the people. She moves in silence. She's a very powerful person. She wasn't a person that bragged about having influence or power. She was a person that you knew that had power because she got things done. She didn't talk about what she was going to do or try to do. She just did them, and she didn't always try to. She was that person who didn't try to seek a group consensus on everything that she did that benefited the so-called group. I told her my situation about I have this art show coming up, and people wanted to go, but they didn't have no transportation, and the show opening would be in the evening, like from 6 to 9, something like that, 6 to 9, or maybe 5 to 7, something like that, but no, in the evening. And without, any hesitation, she said, we will provide shuttle services from the campus, round trip shuttle services. So she was willing to put buses at my disposal, round trip, coming from the campus to the Urban League, so nobody had no problems. And what I love about this was the fact that once she gave her word was a bond. So when my opening came in January of all months, it snowed heavily in St. Louis. Snow everywhere. It wasn't ice, it was a lot of snow. So I said, oh my God, I don't think nobody's gonna show up. I don't think WashU is gonna go through with the shuttle service. Soon enough, they did. Yeah, her word is a bond. They came through with the shuttle services, taking people who wanted to go from the campus, to the Von Cultural Arts Center, the St. Louis Urban League. A lot of people came from around the country. People I had met cousins I haven't met before from Kansas City. My folks came from Memphis, Mississippi, Texas. It was a success. Even fellow Ervin, Daniel Brown, had his jazz group perform at the opening. Shout out to brother Danny Brown, Danny boy. But I just want to share that Adrienne Glore, if anything else, I don't know what she really thought about me. She might say, oh, this guy is whatever. But just by her just doing that one little thing, that one act of kindness shown towards me my last year at WashU meant a lot to me. I mean, it stayed with me. I mean, no matter what Adrienne Glore might have thought of me, I don't know, but maybe I do know because she showed me that type of love for her to even invest in me, invest in my show. She made it a success. So I want to thank her from the bottom of my heart for eternity, for investing in me, because that's what I learned from and love about the John B. Ervin program. Dean McLeod told me years ago, he said, Ron, you don't come back for the buildings, you come back for the people. We'll make WashU a special place for me, and John B. Ervin Scholars program a special program for me. Where and are my relationships with the people that ran it, the administrators, as well as fellow students and alum. That what means the world to me. And then Glore, she embodied that. She believed in people. She loved people. She was very active in the community. So I want to thank her because this is why I'm doing this thing, because just to thank her in my small way. I'm sure there's many stories out there of Adrienne Glore just doing right by people and blessing folks. So I want to encourage people to share these stories by any means necessary. Use this technology. Let people know that Adrienne Glore has a living legacy. It's not just a legacy she left. It's alive. It's alive. Okay. So share your stories. I encourage you. Like I said, I regret that I won't be able to make her memorial service on Sunday, December 3rd at 3 p.m. Central at Graham Chapel at Washington University in St. Louis. But this is my small way of paying it forward. Basically, Adrienne Glore called the shot and left on her own terms. Once she got her God work completed, she knew it was time to go to the great beyond for her great reward. So I salute you, Adrienne Glore. Job well done. Mission accomplished. Adrienne Glore, you are truly one of a kind. In the words of great Duke Ellington, you are beyond category. And we love you madly. So thank you so much for being that light that shine or shone so brightly, and for giving me the courage and confidence to shine my light and to share it with the world. Thank you so much. God bless the family, both biological and extended, and keep on pushing and producing.